What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another video. I want to thank everybody for joining us on this Friday, wonderful evening, wherever you are in the world. And we have the magnificent, the amazing, the daredevil. You see, I see Bucky. You see, Jill. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We had a great live not too long ago, and this is round two. So everyone get ready for a knockout show. And like I said, we're going to dance this dance, and the show is all yours, or the floor is all yours. So Jill, what have you been up to? And yeah, let's rock and roll.
I've been riding for like 12 to 16 hours a day. Just like, I know, I just ride and then I run out of battery and I charge and it's horrible waiting for it to charge. Oh my God, I don't know what to do.
What do you? So what type of charger are you using?
I have a fast charger. I think it's pronounced Guli.
How many amps are you charging at?
Guli. Well, I can go up to 15.
Okay, so
But when
you
I did 15, it started making this burning plastic smell. So,
that's no good.
yeah.
So what you set down to 10?
It depends on what kind of outlet I've got. If it's a EV charger, I'll just do 14. If it's a wall outlet and I don't know what's going on, like I just found it on the side of a building, then I'd
Yes.
have to do that.
No, so you got to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I'll just do like 10. And if nothing
Okay.
happens, then I'll do 12.
Yeah, there we go. That always works. How many miles are you averaging on your V13?
The V13,
Mm-hmm.
I did 113 miles and I had to charge like 5 or 6 times. It was
Oh, so
awful.
you're moving too then.
Yeah, recently I did on my Sherman, I did 159 miles in one day and I only had to charge 3 times.
Oh, so you're getting better
Maybe
miles.
only two.
Well, what is the Sherman S is what, 3600 watt hour though, right?
You know, watt hours is the one thing I haven't learned about yet.
And I think the V13 is 3000.
I think
They
I've
say.
gotten it up to almost 10,000.
No, I'm talking about as far as the watt hours, meaning the size of the battery.
The
I think the
Oh,
Sherman S has a bigger battery. I think it's 3600 watt hour, and then the V13 is 3000.
it certainly lasts longer on the Sherman S.
Oh yeah, you're gonna definitely get more
Oh
miles.
yeah.
Yeah. What now? How long?
V13, it's like a race car to me now. Like I have to drive it places to ride it, and then I race around, and the battery just eats away. Oh my God, it doesn't last very
Yeah.
long at all.
Yes. I mean, so what do you? All right. First thing what we'll do is because you got the V13 first. What are your pros and cons of the V13?
Man, it's hard. I need to contact InMotion about some of this stuff before I complain about it really loudly. But I've had a lot of problems with the suspension.
Okay. Well, you're not the only one
Um,
either.
yeah, so I just took it off, and I like it a lot more now without the suspension.
Now,
Um,
I just want to ask you one question. Was it a problem with the adjustment of the suspension? Because I know some people, it's like when they open it, they twist it, and it's like they're not sure what way to turn it, clockwise, counterclockwise, and they end up stripping or whatever. It's really no
oh,
directions on how to do it from what I can see anyway.
yeah. They don't tell you that you only got to turn it like 6 times, the damper,
Wow.
and then you've stripped it. And there's no way to know that.
Really? I
I
didn't
think that's,
realize it was that. I mean, that's
yes.
not very much.
No, it was really, I turned it like 100 times. I was like, what's happening?
Okay.
Nothing's happening.
Mm,
And that affects the rebound, I believe. And my rebound was really bad. It was topping out.
okay.
And I didn't
Yeah.
understand why. I think I just got a defective damper in the first place.
I don't
It
know.
never changed, no matter what I did. And it was one
Wow.
side.
But I've seen other riders have that issue too. I think when that V13 first came out, when it was being demoed, it happened to a couple people. So, I mean, I wouldn't feel bad on that one.
Yeah.
I think they have to. you can't assume that, everyone's going to understand. So they got to put better directions.
They have to put directions. Like that would have been easy to write down. They
Right.
have directions, but they're super half-assed.
Well, I don't think any EUC manufacturer I know of, even like Pagode, you get like this little pamphlet, like the side, they actually shrunk it down now. It's not even a pamphlet, it's a piece
Yeah.
of paper, and it gives you the basics.
Oh, I would love like a book.
Yeah. I
um,
mean, that's all. I mean, you're paying thousands of dollars for these things. That's the least that they could do.
I mean, I'm not even done complaining about the suspension. There's this adjustment you can do to tighten the slider guides, and they're supposed to give you a wrench for it,
Mm-hmm.
but a 3M, they gave me a 2.5, and it doesn't fit. And I
Oh,
spent hours trying to reach up there to fix that screw, and I just couldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm taking the suspension off. I'm tired of being stressed out about this. And I didn't have the delete kit, so my buddy and I had to make something out of a angle iron, I believe it's called. That
okay.
little V-shaped piece of
Mm-hmm.
metal. We use that to kind of set the frame to the wheel. Because when you
Wow.
don't have the suspension on there, there's nothing holding the wheel into the body. You go to pick it up, and the wheel will stay on the ground, and everything else
Just
will go up. And just wires are holding the wheel. So it's like, oh my God, that's really scary.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, Also, the bearings are making a grinding noise. They started doing that about 300 miles in to
Oh,
riding.
no. So you might have to
And
replace the bearings.
I'm not done.
Oh man.
The screen, um, I heard there was problems with waterproofing it. So my friend and I made a waterproof cover.
Okay.
And still, I got this glitch where I call it zombie mode. You go to turn on the wheel, and the screen doesn't come on. Actually, I kind of want to show you. I think it's still
Yeah.
doing it.
Show
Let me
everybody.
grab it.
And everybody watching, man,
Oh,
you can check her out on Instagram,
it's
Facebook.
working.
It's
God
working.
damn it.
She
Of
rips
course it.
on this whole thing.
Well, what it would do is it would look like it's not on at all. The
Mhm.
headlight wouldn't turn on. You can't see anything on the screen, so you can't see your battery, your speed. And it makes me nervous to ride it because if that's not working, what else is going to fail? Is it going to cut out on me?
Right. You're always riding like what if, the whole what if scenario.
Yeah, I don't
it's
like
not-
that. But it's
That's
a fun
not fun.
wheel to ride, like really fun. I love riding this wheel. I just wish that I felt more confident in it.
Right. Well, I never got to. I mean, I demoed it, but it wasn't like I really got to settle in and put like
You have to
100
get to
miles.
know it
Yeah, that's
to
the
enjoy
only
it.
thing. But it was
Yeah.
comfortable. It's definitely a heavy wheel. Now,
Yeah, but you get used to it.
my question to you though is weight. What about the weight of the wheel?
I don't know. I like it.
Okay, this is
But I'm
okay.
tall, so
My other question would be, do you find that what do you prefer? A heavier wheel, a lighter wheel?
heavy.
You like it heavy?
Definitely heavy. Yeah, I like being able to throw my body weight around.
All right.
I don't like feeling like I have to hold back
Mhm.
because on my V11, I over torque it all the time.
Right. Well, those are, try and compare, those are two different wheels though. I mean, a V13 and V11.
But that's a light wheel, and
Yeah,
this
it's
one's a heavy
very,
wheel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how much
So
heavier is that's what, 110 the V13? 110 pounds, the V13, I think.
I actually weighed it, and it came out to 120
What?
or
Wow.
119. I know.
119. Wow.
I don't know why.
Now that's with
They're
like
always
the pads and everything on it.
Yeah, but the pads don't weigh anything.
Believe it or not, you can add an easy 2 pounds extra to a wheel with pads, depending on what type of pads you put on.
It has the stock pads. They're super light.
Oh, you don't have any
I don't know.
additional. Okay.
They're definitely not 9 pounds.
No. Well, I noticed you look at the weight of the wheels on some of the sites, it's not right. Like a person, like you have some
No.
riders that will weigh it like live time or real time, and you're like, whoa, man, this thing's off by, like, I noticed the EX30. A lot of people said it was like 101 pounds, and then people would weigh it. It's like 109 pounds. So I don't know.
Yeah, people have said maybe they weigh it without the pedals on or something like that.
Maybe.
Like when they weigh it at the factory. I don't know. All I
Me,
know is it's never correct.
never correct. So you've having these now. Did you reach out to InMotion and they never got
Not
back?
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I don't like doing that. I usually just take a loss when something doesn't work out for me, but I'm gonna have to because, for one, I'm upset that they lowered the price by $1,000, and I could have bought a fully operational wheel for less than I paid for this wheel that hardly works.
Oh
So,
man, that sucks. Now, where you
but
got it from, is it still under? Well, you had the factory warranty, but the other place, I mean, like, I don't want to
I
put
bought
more
it
on.
from InMotion directly, I believe.
Oh, then they should have to cover the stuff that's not working. Then it seems.
Yeah, I just gotta write an email. I don't want to do that,
No,
but
go ahead.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, just go ahead and get, the sooner the better. The
Yeah.
sooner the better. The act of thinking of doing something actually worse than doing it itself. So just do it.
Yeah, I know.
So you can get your wheel back. I know for me, um, I don't know. I think weight plays a major factor in a wheel.
You
I don't know.
like?
Anything over 100 pounds, I think fatigue can set in. Um, if the wheel breaks loose, it's a little harder to bring the wheel back.
The one
Racing,
thing that
definitely.
my V13 kind of tilted and started spinning on its own, and it spun
Mm,
into me, and it spun into my legs so hard. I feel like if I didn't have shin guards on, it would have fractured a bone. And I stopped riding it for a while after that
mm,
because I was kind of scared of it. But other than that, I do like heavy wheels.
okay. Yeah, I'm
They're a
in.
little harder to go backwards on.
Oh, you can't tell the way you ride that thing, man. You you do. I mean, you sling that thing around. I know
I
right now
practice.
I have the EX20 and I'm just
Mhm.
still trying to get it adjusted. I want to put a different tire on. I hate that CST tire. That thing just, like, you go to turn, you can literally feel it just drop. It just flops. The tread pattern on it's horrible. Some people like it. I hate it.
When
So
I order something like that, I usually try to figure it out and see if I can make it work for me
I
instead of
did that.
changing. But yeah, and you
Yeah,
don't
but
like.
my thing with me is, like, if I'm riding and you never know what situation the road is, especially up in Jersey. I mean, you got a lot of seams in the road, a lot of imperfections,
I
and I don't
hate
want to be
those.
yeah,
It's
I don't want to
annoying.
have to be second guessing when I go to turn. Is it going to
Yeah.
lock into that groove and dump me off on the side?
Oh, so annoying.
No, I don't
You
like
get
that.
sucked in, and it's like you can't get out.
Yep. And that's the
Um,
thing about a heavy wheel. Like, I used to do that that would happen on my RS, and you lean, you're like, okay, you're riding like this, then you just snap and you can go back. A heavy wheel, once that thing starts to go, sometimes you can't bring it back. It's just going to take you to the ground.
oh, I crashed like that. I was seated and I started going 40. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. And I couldn't control it. It just started veering off the road. And I'm like, okay, guess I'm going to crash. I'll try to hit the bushes instead of the pavement. And it was a very peaceful crash. I didn't get hurt at all.
Yeah. So that's
The
my
guy kind
thing.
of rolled.
I don't know. I think, like, especially racing's, well, you see where it's going now, and I think that's why the Lynx is so popular, that it's hitting that
Yeah.
sweet spot of like 88 pounds. It's giving you the power, especially if you're a bigger rider. If you look at any motorsport, from motorcycles, F1, NASCAR, even cyclists, they're shaving off grams to save on weight, so you can get more power, more mileage, and things like that. So, but stability is one thing with these big wheels too. So it has its pros
Yes,
and it has its cons.
I love it. Also, the V13 is the easiest wheel to sit on, in my opinion. I can barely sit on my Sherman, like barely. I just posted a video of me falling off of it, trying to avoid a little girl.
I
She
saw
ran
that.
right.
I
That
saw
was
that.
horrible.
I
Oh
saw
my
that.
god! I just thought of what could have been. Like,
Yeah.
that could have killed her.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, you made a good decision. You got out of it. I mean, That's the way I look at it. Nothing did happen. I mean, it was a good
But I
good
just
move what you
gotta
did.
be so much more careful.
Yeah.
My friend and I were talking about sometimes I accidentally go too fast on the trails.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you're on the wheel, you're in control, but other people don't. It can scare
Scared the
people that are
crap out of me.
walking. Yeah. So I told him, I'm going to handicap myself by sitting because I can't go that fast when I'm sitting.
Right.
And then the little girl ran in front of me, and I couldn't veer because I wasn't fully in control.
Right.
Because I was seated on an unfamiliar wheel. So I don't really sit around people anymore.
That's why, like, even me, if you look at my videos a lot of times, I'm out, unless I'm riding in New York City. Like when I'm riding in Jersey, I try to go out where there's not a lot of people. I take a look at the traffic. If there's a ton of traffic, I veer off and go places where it's not as much, because it's just like sometimes people, they do things unexpectedly. But that comes part. The more you ride, the more you start to understand what people are going to do and what they're not going to do. But I mean, you pulled a good move, so.
I heard you're supposed to treat everyone like they're trying to run directly into you.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's like
people
riding
don't
in
know
here.
what to do.
Yeah.
It's like when you're walking down the road and someone's walking straight at you and you both step the same way to avoid each other.
Yeah.
You can
Right.
run
That's a
into
good way to
someone.
look at it. So think
Yeah.
if you're on a wheel, and you're doing, let's say 25 or whatever, and
Which
they're
can feel
going.
slow. Feels slow to me, but
Yeah.
not to someone that's walking.
Exactly.
And then they're extra dazed because they're like, who's this Power Ranger Halo character that's flying at me? What are they riding on? And then, bam. Yeah.
The looks we get. So what are you, so who's winning on, as far as, I don't want to say points, but what do you prefer right now? I mean, if you didn't have the issues you were having with the V13, what do you like better, the Sherman S or the V13?
Well, I use them for completely different things. The Sherman S is easier to ride
Mm-hmm.
long distances. It's very comfortable. There's one thing about it that's bothering me. I got an offset tire. That's something that happens with Leaferkin wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pick up my wheel and show you. It's really bothering me. I feel like it's gonna make my wheel explode. It's pretty heavy. Let's see.
Yeah, you got some weight. Thing looks good though, man. It's a beautiful wheel.
Can you see? No.
We can't, if you slide it back a little bit. Okay.
Look, see, one side is way more.
Oh, you can't. Yeah,
almost touching. It's almost touching
it's
right
almost
here.
touching right there. You can see it. I'm looking off to the side like that. Yeah, you can see it.
What do I do?
Yeah, you might have to take it apart and recenter
No!
the tire. Yeah.
It rides fine.
Okay.
I mean, I've been riding it like crazy. I've been jumping it. No wobbles. I'm just worried that something's not right.
Let's check the hold on one second here. Yeah, like I said, I watch. I mean, I've been keeping up with you on Instagram and Facebook, and you're just straight. I mean, moving on the wheel, jumps. I see on some like the trails, and like it looks like pump tracks. I mean, you're doing your thing on there. But hey, I want to thank everyone. Hold on one second. I just want to give everyone a quick shout out. Thank you for joining us this Friday night, Ben. Thank you, EUC Lifer, EUC Lucifer. Welcome, Spartacus. Yo, what's happening? Stan, thank you so much. Again, everyone, thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. We're discussing the pros and cons, or just, of the V13 versus the Sherman S, and then we're going to throw some other things in there. And so again, we have Jill, Seabug EUC. This is round 2, and she is phenomenal. If you have not, please follow her on Instagram, follow her on Facebook. She can ride. Crazy IPEV, thank you so much for joining us. And so let's keep rocking it out. Let's okay, first of all, let's get to some of these questions. See if we have any questions here.
We have questions?
Yeah, let's see. And you can join. Can you see them? Because I remember last time I was having a problem with people seeing
Can I see them? Let's see. Maybe if I exit full screen.
Yes, I was full screen. That's all I was missing everything.
I don't see any chat.
Okay.
Is there?
There's a
Is there?
chat up there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's
So
read
I'll start popping up some of these questions. Hold on a second. All right. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh,
Here we
now
go.
I see it.
You got it?
That's a lot. Okay.
All right. We're going to start with Stan here. Maybe you can answer this. He says, your guest technique is unorthodox with her foot on the top of the V13. What is that? Oh, she was stunting. Go ahead. You can answer that one.
I don't know. I just like to find different ways to ride and balance on my wheel. And honestly, it has saved me from crashing a lot of times. For example, I was practicing turning rather sharply on one foot. I was on my wheel the other day and I was carving and I kind of got out of sync with my wheel. Mm-hmm. So it turned into wobbles. And one of my feet fell off. So I was on one foot with wobbles and I was able to save it because I had practiced.
Wow.
So I didn't crash.
Yeah.
So that's why I do stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, Stan. Those exercises help with the balance. Oh yeah, that's 100% right there. Full instructions would be welcome, but we only get half at. Yeah, that I don't understand why they do that. That just makes no sense. As far as you get into directions or no directions with the wheels, I guess they assume that everyone purchasing the stuff is going to know exactly what to do, and that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, Stan is asking, where does she buy the V13? I use eWheels, and our customer service is amazing. Close.
Let me check my email. Then we'll find out once and for all, because I don't remember.
Yeah, eWheels does. Jason and the eWheels crew are amazing. They are on top of their game.
Maybe EUCO?
Oh, you got from Yuko?
Yuko?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay on top of them when it comes to customer service. Yeah, definitely reach out.
I will. I'll write that email, I guess. I don't even know what they'll do.
Oh, well, they have to warranty it.
We get a new wheel?
Well, I don't know about a new wheel, but they have to warranty the parts. I mean, you haven't had it that long. Yeah.
No, I should have done it like within the 3-month period.
Well, you have. Nah, because even the factory warranty is longer than that, though.
That's surprising, considering it doesn't take very long for these wheels to break down when I ride them.
Yeah, well, you push the snot out these things. You do that.
Maybe I can trade it in for a V14. Like, are worth less for some reason.
You know, I thought I have a wheel. I got something coming. But I went backwards.
What?
I needed a City Blaster.
City Blaster?
Yeah.
So what'd you get?
You guys will see Monday.
Okay, it's a surprise. Monday.
I needed a City Blaster, man. And Easy Lucifer says heavy for street. Yeah. Well, for me, it depends on where I ride. Like if I'm in New York City, I don't want some super big heavy wheel. Not for me anyway. It's just too much going on. So I don't want to.
Once you get to know it, it's amazing. One day I could not stop going 40 miles an hour. Like I just automatically was there every time I went to accelerate, and it was making my friends mad. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I'll come back for you.
That is funny. There's another question Stan has for you. Why they tear down the V13 but praise the ET Max? Remember, they attacked the V13 range, but the ET Max has close to the same range. Yeah, I mean, they're two heavy wheels with like a 3,000 watt-hour battery. So there's definitely going to be some similarities there. But
Is
both, I
that
mean, both, they feel. Did you ever ride the ET Max, Jill?
is that a bigode wheel?
Yeah.
I have ridden very few bigode wheels. I
Okay.
don't like how they feel.
Well, there's so many of them. Yeah, yeah. You have to
They
find
all
some.
kind of have this weird like chody feeling to them for me. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know why. I like
Well, the
sticky
ET Max
wheels.
was good. It was nice. It was smooth. It could be until you get, but that's any wheel. You just have to get used to how it handles. It was a touch top heavy, but again, once you ride it for a while, it's going to go away. I
Maybe
thought it
that's
was,
it. They're top heavy.
yeah.
Why does everyone think I'm in Canada? Just wondering. Is
I don't
it my
know.
voice?
No,
I get asked
I
that a
never thought.
lot.
No, you're out on the west coast here.
Yeah, I'm from Seattle, you guys.
Yeah, she's out there on the west coast. Everybody. Yes, she does, man. He says you ride it like you hate it. Yeah, yeah. It's fun watching you rip on that darn thing, man.
I'm certainly not afraid to crash.
I should have I should have uploaded your clip here. We'll have to add that in. Now you're not in Canada.
I'm pretty close.
You're not far. Same tire as the Master had. Either it feels like it wants to pull you back up or drop you. Yeah, that's at CST, dude. I don't know why they keep. Some people like it. I just don't like that. It's the tread pattern, and I don't want to have to be second guessing myself when I go to turn.
Yeah, I felt on the Lynx when I first tried that one, the tire threw me off. It did feel like it kind of dipped you when you were
Mhm.
taking corners, but it felt like something I could get used to.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you could definitely get used to the tire. Um, I know with the EX20, I have a 90/90/14 I want to put on. I think the stock CST, it's almost too small. It feels too small for the wheel to me. Wheel's comfy. Reminds me of like a 79 Lincoln or something. It's very, very comfortable, but it's just that tire, just a touch too small. Yeah, Ben, she's from Seattle. What's up, Willie Brady in the
Who's that?
house?
Oh, wave. Okay, hi. I have taught people to ride. I'm not a teacher. I'm happy to teach anybody, anyone and everyone. Like, I'll see people on the street, like, what is that? I'm like, it's an electric unicycle. Do you want to try it?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Put a lot of people on their wheels.
Now you went the 90-mile trip you went on, or was it more? You said
90?
yeah, I think you did one. It was 90 miles. Was it 90 that I saw you posted?
Um, I did two 113-mile trips. I don't know
Okay.
why it came out to that. And then most recently, I did 159 miles in one day.
Jeez.
I know, it was crazy.
Wow. I've never gone. I've never gone that far. Now you make me feel like
Well,
I need to ride more.
I, I had to go to work, and I was like, I don't want to pay for gas. Oh my God. And I was so proud. I only spent $10 on food.
Yeah, it was about 10
Oh,
bucks.
90 plus 70. Yeah, it was 159. That's what it came out to.
Johnny, what's happening, brother? Welcome, man. This is another dude, man. He rips on a wheel, man. Out of Florida.
Johnny?
Johnny Go Room, yeah. You gotta check his channel out on YouTube.
Is it called Johnny Guru? Is
Yep,
he on
Johnny Go Room.
Instagram? I don't really use YouTube.
I
I
watch
don't know
a lot
why.
of too, man.
I probably
Yeah,
should, but
dude, it's funny. Yeah, you could. You could ride with Panda and Marty. Definitely you could ride with Panda and Marty.
who
You're
is
one of the
that?
hyper milers riders. Uncle Marty out in Cali and Panda's up in Boston, but they're like hyper milers, man.
What do they do?
Yeah, they ride a lot.
I wonder what the record is because my friend did 200 miles in one day. He's gonna try to go more, but like that's what inspired me. It's like if you could go 200 miles, I can go 200 miles. I just had to figure it
That's
out.
cool though. Now, what wheel was your friend on?
I don't remember. It's hold on.
That's
Hold
not the
on.
S20. That's
It's a
not the
big
S.
code.
That's big. Okay.
Just give me a second. I have a lot of messages to scroll through. It was a Begode Master, I believe.
A master. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good. That is on the to get list.
Yeah, he does everything on that wheel. It's really impressive.
What is your shoe choice, Jill, when you ride?
Uh, I just been riding in boots from Walmart.
Okay.
I prefer barefoot shoes, but it's hard to find any that have protection.
Yeah. Yep. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
I really want barefoot boots, but I also don't want to lose my toes in an accident. One time I wore normal shoes and it crashed and it felt like my toe got jammed deep into my foot.
Oh,
Like shoved
I
up
can see
my
that.
foot. And it hurt for like 6 months. And so now I wear my stupid big old boots. And I wish I didn't have to, but I don't like
How's the pedal feel
on what?
when you wear your boots? You can feel the pedals really good, or
It's fine.
it's good? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, 200 miles. It's my goal. I want to do it so bad. I think I could. I just have to like not socialize. That's my thing. I go and I find people and then like, oh, let's go to a bar for like 2 hours.
That
Yeah.
is cool. Yeah, I think for me, I would have to like get dumped off. You know, it's like get dumped off like 200 miles away from home and be like, all right, make like make it back.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of how it was with the trip, the 159-mile trip. I rode from Monroe, Washington to Tacoma, Washington. And I know people would save me and bail me out if I asked, but I was determined to do it. I left at 9 a.m. and I got home at midnight. And the whole time I was like, I hope I don't get a flat tire. That's like the worst thing that
Oh,
can happen to you. And
that
it's so
yeah,
simple.
getting a
It
flat
can happen
tire.
at any time.
It's not
And
fun
you have
at
to,
all.
you gotta take your whole wheel apart. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I need to slide my tire.
How's the EUC community where you live, Jill?
Oh my god, it's awesome. I love it so much. I've made so many friends.
Awesome. That's good stuff.
I always have someone to hang out with, and everybody's really nice.
That's
I
cool.
kind of feel like the mascot or the token female writer.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh man. That's what's that say? Flat
But it was
tires aren't
like,
vegan. Flat tires are for everybody.
yeah, it can happen to
For
anyone.
everybody, man. It
If it
just
happened to you,
it's horrible. I've gotten and I don't slime. I used to put slime in my tires and I don't put it in at all
why?
anymore. I don't even know. I just don't do it.
I need to do it, but I don't like dealing with tires at all.
I'm not. I got to change the tire on the EX20, and I just don't feel like I hate changing tires. I really do. So I got to
Yeah.
either me and my buddy are going to do it, or I'm going to take it to Paul Stallone.
It's
Or
better to have a buddy who knows what they're doing.
yeah, my boy Coquette knows what he's doing. Or I'll go
Yeah.
to Samuel Pacheco. One of them guys will help me out here.
What is this stuff about vegans?
Oh, I don't know. Some people have to throw.
Yeah,
I
bring
don't
it
know.
up.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't even discuss that. I just kept the name vegan because most people think vegans are crazy, and I had to prove that we just do everything what everyone else does, and that's it. Because I was going to change my name, I was going to keep it. I'm not going to try to build a whole new channel from scratch. It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But it seemed to work out though.
I was vegan for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty fun. But
Yeah, it wasn't.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, it's not for everybody. Again, I don't push my views on people. I tell people you eat what you eat. I really don't care. And I know some people are like, what? I don't. I really don't. You eat what you eat.
It's your
And
life. Do whatever makes you feel good.
It's your
Yeah,
life. As Bobby Brown would say, it's your prerogative. You can do what you want
it's
to
your
do.
prerogative.
I don't care, man. Um, okay, let's keep up with Jose. What's happening, buddy? We got a ride again, man. He's a good rider too, Jose, man. Another Jersey rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can level 99 above vegans. Never have flat tires. No, I've gotten flat tires. I've gotten it. I just
You're not
don't.
a level 99 vegan then.
Nah, not at all.
Or 999 vegan.
Right. Let's see what else we have. I'm trying to stay ahead up here.
I have
Fast.
not tried that.
No, I haven't tried that either.
I haven't really had problems with tire inflation yet. I don't pay attention. Everyone's like, what PSI is your tire at? Like, I don't know, something random. It feels fine. It's not flat.
It feels right.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. um, have you heard of Jainism?
Have I ever heard of Jainism?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, it kind of ties into this flat tire and veganism thing. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
a religion, I believe, where you do absolutely no harm, including walking on bugs and stuff. So you have a broom that you sweep in front of you. And I was thinking on the
Really?
wheel, wouldn't that be nice if you could sweep in front of the wheel and like sweep nails and shit out of the way?
Well, we could make a little like push broom attachment.
Yeah.
Right out in
And I
front of
guess that would be level 999 veganism. You're not
Yeah,
hitting any
right.
bugs or nothing. And then you're also brushing the nails out of the way.
That
So yeah.
that could work. That could
Thanks for
that could
whoever
definitely
brought that
work.
up.
That's funny though. No, I never heard
Or
of that.
like what is it called? A leaf blower in front of your wheel.
That could
That would
work.
be nice. Yeah.
They make I've seen people make like makeshift turbochargers or blowers for cars out of those things.
Oh yeah.
Crazy eye PEV. I keep a smile. Slime. So I thought yeah. I can see that, having that in a kit, having some slime. Definitely keep a pump.
The magnet idea is not bad.
Yeah.
ADHD talk show. Sorry, I'm just reading these comments. I do have ADHD. Thank you.
No,
Who
that's
doesn't
fine.
though?
That's fine. Yeah, slime's always a good thing. Armadillos is another one. Another good if people want to know some other.
Does slime work if you like pull a nail out and then you put the slime in after?
It's probably better. It can, but it's probably better to have it in there. Just, you know what I mean?
Already? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another thing you can get too is a tire liner.
Oh my god. Okay, the latest comment about the Loving Hut. Dude, that place is crazy. I love the Loving Hut. Their food's so good. But they have this.
Oh man, I'm falling behind. But I did mine for health reasons. And it worked out for me as far as doing the whole vegan route. I think I'm like 10 years in.
Wow.
Hold on a second. Okay, I don't want to lose track here. Okay. Oh, there we are. Yeah, Johnny is the man. Cool dude. He's talking about riding. Yeah, I got to get out and ride more with people. I'm normally a solo rider. My riding schedule's all over the place right now, though. That's it. Yeah, Will, he's out of Jersey. Good rider, too, Will Brady. Yeah, I mean you do the best you can as far as cars and harm to things. I mean, you just do the best you can, and keep on moving forward.
Yep.
Okay, what we got here? Johnny. And he's talking about slime, Will Brady. No slime. It depends on the size of the hole. I mean, if it's too big, the air is gonna come out the tire. I mean, if you get something like a little pinhole or maybe like a little thorn, Because I got a thorn in my Tesla tire one time, and the slime fixed it. And I rode like that for a while until I changed the tire out. But something bigger than that, it can run into a problem.
I need to just put it in, or it's gonna bite me. I'm gonna get a flat, and then I'm gonna be screwed. I'm sure there's a really good reason that tires aren't tubeless. It's the reason that car tires. Wait, are car tires tubeless? They are,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they're tubeless. Yeah, yeah. What else? What did Ben say? A bent rim. Oh yeah, bent that. Yeah, bent rims aren't fun either. I've only had one little
Hasn't
rim banger
happened.
though. Oh, okay. Chris says slime is very helpful. Maybe it depends on the person, and everyone's going to have a different result there. So what is as far as what's your next move? So what's your next move as far as with your wheels? What are you going to do next?
I'm just trying to keep jumping higher and higher. I haven't been posting my jump footage. It's pretty good. It's just hard to record, and I haven't asked anybody hey, can you stay here and record this video for me? 'Cause I'm so in the zone.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard because I make a lot of content, and
Yeah.
sometimes, man, to make it, people don't understand to record what you're riding, to go home, edit through all that footage. It's a lot
Yeah.
of work, man. And
And
I
then
don't think.
sometimes it doesn't come out the way that you thought it would. I've been wearing this skirt and I wear leggings underneath, but then the skirt bounces up and shows my butt to everybody, and I have leggings on, but it just makes me feel weird. It wouldn't be weird if I didn't have the skirt and I just had the leggings, but because the skirt's playing peekaboo with my butt, I don't want to post it.
Well, that one actually, the one you did post, I think you had a pink skirt on. It
Yeah.
looked kind of cool though. When it was slowed
Yeah, it
down.
looks cool from the
Yeah,
right
that look.
angles.
Yeah, it does. Even when you're wearing loose clothing when you're riding and you look at it on a playback, especially if you slow it down, it's like cinematic, like Batman's cape. You know what I mean? That whole
Yeah.
type of thing.
Uh-huh.
It does. But nah, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm telling you.
I have a question for the chat.
Okay.
When I filled up my Sherman tire, right when I got it, the bike pump I used my roommate's bike pump, and it was full of water. And I think I pumped a bunch of water into my tube.
Well, I don't think that's.
You think that's bad?
I don't think
The
it's
ride's
going to do
fine.
anything. All you do is just let the air out. The water should come out. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Cool.
How to get air? How to get water in there? That's weird.
I don't know, but when we took off the tube, a bunch of water came out of it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I never really. No, I've never heard of that actually. Water.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's the first. Oh my goodness, that's funny. It would be weird if you had the lanes but no butt. Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Dude, I have so many videos to edit, 50. I have so much. I've just been trickling out stuff I've been doing. And I've been doing so much fun stuff that I wish I had videos of.
The weather's just
But in
been
the
crazy.
moment, it's been awesome here.
Not here, it hasn't. It's like rain. Then it looks like it's going to be, you'll get like a nice day. It'll be in the 70s. Then it drops down into like the 50s. It's the weather's insane over here. I don't know what the frick is going on.
Okay. It's like that here too, but that's nice for Washington.
Wow. Yeah, man. And
it's kind of raining right now, but I'm still going to go out and ride after this.
I know Willie and Wilbur, they ride in anything. They're like, they don't care. They're out there in it. I give them credit for that. They ride all over. Oh, you know what? I've never used beside for my car. Now, it's been years since I've even used one of those things. But the gas station pumps, yeah, I haven't used one in a while.
You have an electric car?
No. I have those portable pumps. I have one of those things that I keep in the back of my car. So I use that. Yeah.
I understand now. Tire pumps. I thought we were talking about gas pumps.
No, I would like to get an EV eventually. I like the IQ5, but that is
I
a
want
discussion
to.
for another
I don't
time.
want to have a car anymore.
You know
I'm
what?
trying to.
I can understand that.
I spent so much on gas. It's ridiculous. I spent $1,500 in 1 month on gas.
Jeez Louise, what are you driving? A Mack truck?
I drive a. I don't want to say because stalkers, but it's a Honda.
Stalkers. What? Oh
Yeah,
man. Not like Hondas.
being a woman's fun.
That's oh my goodness. Please don't tell us you have people stalking you. That's no good.
um. Anyway, yeah, I get like 20 miles to the gallon. And for work, sometimes I have to ride 159 miles in one day. And
Wow.
the Sherman just makes that so much fun. It's like a huge adventure. And it's free. I
It's
don't have to
free.
pay to charge.
That's the thing about the PEVs, man, and I love it. It's just no gas, no insurance, especially if you're living in the city. Infrastructure definitely needs to be better, though. They need more bike paths and better bike
Dude,
paths, safer bike paths and roadways.
Tacoma, Washington, if anyone's ever ridden there, I don't know how you're still alive.
Is that bad?
Google Maps, I did the bike path and it put me on a highway.
I believe
And
it.
there was a lady on a wheelchair on the side of the road with me. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's that bad. Like, we have
That's
to go on the
crazy.
highway.
You sure
Yeah.
that's not Jersey? Jersey, man. You'll be on the road next to you know you're on a darn 4-lane highway somewhere.
Yeah, I'm next to the semi trucks, and the wind from the semi pulls you into the highway. It's
That's
really
why I
weird.
always told people I don't want to be out on a highway with vehicles like that. A semi truck,
And
the
there's
wind
so
is
much
yeah.
so much junk on the side of the road too. I
Mhm.
constantly worry about running something sharp over.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Oh, I do have another I have a question for you. Are
Okay.
you going to jump into any races?
Yeah, man.
You got to.
Uh, I'm going to Amped Electric Fest,
So
but that seems like
that's in September, right?
October,
October. I think I'm gonna have to look into that. I might have to go
unless
down
they
there.
changed it. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll have to
definitely
look at the
going.
date. I have to. I'm gonna go to Black Cobra's rally. I'm definitely gonna do that one.
There was
Um,
one in June, Shredfest, I think. I was gonna go, but I don't know. I decided not to. I kind of have to like work my butt off right now.
once I says no jumping into this race, I don't know. You like that? I don't know what that is.
What do you mean?
Willie, you heading out? You heading out to Cobra's? Oh, you're talking about Amp Willie or Black Cobra's rally? Well, you go to everything though, dude. So you're always there. It's just my schedule's tough. For me to try to make it to certain places, man. So hopefully I can get to at least two this year. It's just been really crazy these last few years. Both. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Guys,
Because the last rally I did, Willie Brady was there. He did well.
I haven't gone to any events so far because I started riding during the wet season,
Okay.
and there was just nothing. I mean, there were hardly group rides. Like people don't like riding in the rain, but I pretty much exclusively rode in the rain before V11.
So if anybody's watching, someone needs to sponsor Jill and give her a race wheel. Come
Yeah,
on,
somebody give
guys.
me a
Yes,
link.
someone needs to. She can ride. And I think if she's given the proper equipment, she's going to do very, very well. So somebody out there, whether it's e-wheels, EC Underground, you know,
It
Clark
is fun.
Pad, someone sponsor her, get her a wheel and a setup. And yeah, she'll do great things. Yeah. Oh,
Aurora?
yeah, yeah. He has the Hyperfat. Yeah, I did. I was keeping up with him on on IG with that. That's awesome. Oh yeah, Ben, you know what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to go to I had to choose between either the Chicago groundings or the Washington or the DC. I'm going to go to the DC groundings. I'm going to do that one. So that'll be my next event. She'll never give me. She doesn't want your will, man.
Yeah, what is it?
Dude, nah. Oh yeah, definitely. You need more female riders. Yeah.
Yeah. I got my best friend into it, but she
I
keeps
saw
getting
that.
hurt.
What happened? She got hurt?
Well,
you taught her on that's when you taught her on a V11?
Yeah, and then she
Yeah.
got an EX10, I think, non-suspension. And she took a hard fall like last week and hurt her back and couldn't ride for a while. And then she was finally feeling good enough to go out on a ride. And I accidentally brake checked the crap out of her and made her crash really bad. I feel so bad. Yeah, if you ride behind me, just be aware I'm an idiot and I'll stop. Like suddenly, I gotta stop doing that.
She needs a master. Yeah, the master, dude. Freaking Clark Pads is selling a
Give me one.
all kitted out for $2,500.
That's pretty good.
All kitted out, pedals, the race fairing kit, pedals, race fairing kit, and the pads for $2,500 shipped to your door. Or you can just get the master wheel by itself, and it comes in at $19.99, I believe, shipped.
I would like all of the wheels. I have 3 of my own, and I technically have 4 because a buddy of mine has been letting me borrow his V13 for like a while now, like at least 3 or 4 months, and my dad's learning on it.
Yeah, but she needs a wheel. If you're going to give her the wheel, give her the wheel. Race lever. It's not like, if you're going to give it to her, give it to her. It can't be, hey, you can borrow it. Nah, because if she needs a race wheel, if you want to ship it, man, ship her the wheel.
I'll pay for the shipping.
Pay for the shipping. Talk is cheap, man. Yeah, if you're going to ship her the wheel, don't be blowing hot air, man. Ship it. Nice. That T4 Pro is a wicked little wheel, man.
Isn't it? Is it kind of like Bagode's version of the V11? Like that's where they fit in.
Well, I would say. Well, it depends.
Power wise,
I think the T4 top speeds maybe about the same. I think 37, 38, depending on your weight. But I think
that's faster than the V11.
And I think V11 do what 30. After don't they have an update though? We'll start pushing you back though.
I think you can go 34. I don't know. I lost control of it at 36 going down a hill and crashed.
Yeah,
really
you can push it. So I think my buddy hit 37, but you have to push through it. But the T4 Pro is a quicker wheel. I mean, it has a V3 master controller in it.
That's how you get cutouts and you eat major shit and get super hurt. And then you go, oh, my wheel cut out randomly. I hate this brand now. And it's like, no, it was your fault. Like with my cutout on my Sherman, it was my fault.
Easy roller. What's happening, brother?
Speed bug. I'm getting pretty fast.
Oh, you can see each video I look at, man, you're just getting better and better.
Yeah.
I never tried the A2. The last wheel I tried was the ET Max. And yeah, that was the last, I think, demo wheel I did. I liked it. But we're not going to give her address on here. If you're going to send her a wheel, then you guys could take in That's
give
if
you
you
my buddy's address.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, I would not. Yeah, you don't want to exchange that information on the thing.
Oh,
Or we
nobody
have
gets
to
to know
fly.
where I live.
We would have to fly out there and guard you, make sure nothing happens to you. Yeah, the V11Y
Pretty good.
can hit 37. But
I wish I had a V11Y, but it's not something I spend money on because I already have a V11. So
right. It's if you already have the V11, I don't think it would be it's that much of a change. Hopefully I'm not.
it's not worth buying a whole new wheel over. Like I'd like to try it.
I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up. Um so what locations would you like to hit as far as riding?
I want to go to Canada.
Okay.
It's going to be challenging because I think I can do all back roads.
Oh, you want to
see how
ride? You
far.
want to ride up there?
Yeah, I want to ride
Oh,
to
that is
Canada and
that.
I want to cross the border on my wheel. That wouldn't be that bad. Let's see. What's a popular place in Vancouver? Okay. Oh yeah, Vancouver was like 130 something miles. I could totally do that. I've done 159 miles. I just have to sleep there.
Wow.
I wouldn't have a car to worry about. Would they let me over the border?
Honestly, why not?
I just got my passport, so I'm excited.
There you go. Yeah, you should definitely. Well, yeah, that would be a ride, man. Wow.
It'd be fun. I like it
That'd
up
be
there.
fun.
Bellingham and Linden, Washington are pretty fun for me to visit for work. I have a really fun job. I love my job. I get to go all over the state.
Awesome. Now you're gonna do it by yourself. You want to ride? It'll be safer to do it with somebody though. You don't want to be.
I mean, nobody really likes to go that far. So if somebody wanted to do it with me, then they're more than welcome to. But you'd have to be able to keep up with me. And when I do rides like that, I've got to go like 40 something consistently.
All right. That's what I was gonna say, crazy. I just ride through the woods, man.
I've done it.
Just ride through the woods, man, over the border. I'm sure you could do that. That's funny. That is hilarious.
Oh, at the border?
Yeah. Just off-roaded through the woods, man. You'll be okay. Just keep your passport on you. But no, I don't know, man. It's just I'm kind of like at a coin toss-up right now with suspension, non-suspension. I still dig my non-suspension wheels.
Oh, I love my non-suspension.
And you can get some great deals on non-suspension wheels right now because it's like people just are dumping
They're out of style.
Yeah, they're dumping them, and you can get some really good stuff right now.
I love the feeling of the road on my knobby tire on my V13. The first day I rode it with no suspension was that really long ride, 113 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell asleep thinking about the feeling of the tire. Like I could not stop thinking about it.
It's a completely different feeling.
It's like a tasty feeling. I loved it so much.
Yeah, it's almost like you're like in a racing cart. If that makes any sense. It's like if you're in a luxury sedan and a sports car. I like the feel of a sports car because you can feel the road.
Yeah. It feels like sport. It's got a lower center of gravity as well when you take the suspension off, and it's just a completely different ride. Even sitting, I find it easier to sit on and ride than I do standing because I can kind of, I don't know, use my legs. I just posted on my story on Instagram me going over routes while seated on the V13. And I used to ride horses, and it feels a lot like riding horses. You just kind of let your body bounce up gently, and then you, I don't know, catch your fall with your legs. Right. You can't just sit, or it will rocket into your crotch, and you'll feel it all the way up your spine. That happened to me yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Really harsh
Is
to
that
my
the one you're talking
vibe.
about, the route? When you rode over the route?
That was not the route. I started riding through the grass where I couldn't see, and it got really bumpy, and I was going too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, and riding with your, because I see some riders, especially when they're starting out, they ride with their legs just, like just no bend in the knees
Yeah,
whatsoever. And that's,
you
you're
can't do
just
that.
asking for trouble. Yeah, you can't do that. You got to keep your knees bent. What's this race leader said? Never catch up. It doesn't matter. A thing with racing, there's always going to be somebody faster. It doesn't matter how good people think they are. There's always going to be somebody faster. You have good days on the
Yeah.
track, bad days on the track. So that whole thing is just doesn't matter about that. And I always tell people, when you're riding, stay humble, because there's two types of riders: riders that have gone down and riders that will go down. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing about riding. Like, I had a motorcycle rider tell me that. I was like 15. Two types of riders that ride motorcycles: riders that have gone down and riders that will go down. So I just tell everybody, when you ride, have fun, be safe, and just stay humble, man, because what we do is fun, but it's dangerous.
We say ride your own ride. Don't feel
Yep.
pressured to keep up with people. If you fall behind, you fall behind. We'll
Catching up.
notice you're gone eventually.
Yeah. It's
I don't
better to
want
be
anyone to,
safe. Better
yeah,
to
I
be
don't want
safe.
someone to crash because they can't keep up with me. And I turn around every now and then and notice someone's gone and I come back. It can be hard to go slow, but
Mm-hmm.
um, if I sit, I have to go slower.
Yeah, because your reaction time gets cut down a bit.
Yeah. So if I'm riding with a newer rider, I will sit and it's like good practice for me too. So I still get something out of it. Or I'll ride in the grass because I have to go slower, but it's still
Mhm.
challenging. Or I'll ride on 1 foot. I don't know. Just anything to stay stimulated.
Right. Keep your mind in the game.
Yeah.
And Ben, that's another thing. I would like to head out to Southern Cal. I was in talks with that too. Take a few days to go ride with Marty and them. That would be fun. So we'll see how that goes. But I would also like to say, anybody that is watching, go to Pittsburgh and ride with the Pittsburgh One Wheel crew. Ben,
One wheel?
yeah, no, well, they have everybody. It's just called Pittsburgh One Wheel, but they all, they have EUCs and everything. Everyone ride, they all ride their own ride. But Pittsburgh is a phenomenal place to ride. It has everything. And that's still, to this date, Pittsburgh was probably one of my favorite rides. And Ben is a phenomenal host and tour guide when it comes to Pittsburgh. So don't sleep on Pittsburgh. Definitely go there. Anyone that's watching, great place to ride. Thanks, Jose. Cross Rocket happened. I don't know what that is. It's true. Even monkeys fall out of trees, dude. That is so true, man. Yeah, you're gonna come off this thing. It's just, you hope that is not too bad.
When people tell me they've never crashed, I'm like, how? What
Yeah,
are you not learning? You just ride in a straight line? I don't
I
know.
took a
Am I
pretty good
bad?
jump last. I took a really good spill last summer, man. Um,
Let me show you guys my riding pants
oh
real
yeah.
quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So everyone's pretty much upgrading to EUCs. Nice, nice. I'll get down there with you guys soon. Hopefully, Ben and ride.
Okay, these are the pants that I got from my dad because he crashed in them on his motorcycle and he blew out the pockets. Oh, it's going to be really hard to see.
Yeah, it's kind of
Um,
hard.
but you'll be able to see this. I fell so many times
What?
that
There's nothing
the
left.
butt's gone.
There's nothing there.
I know they're becoming assless chaps.
They're
So
definitely
sadly,
those were definitely chaps.
these are $250 pants,
Wow.
and I can't afford to replace them, and I'm really sad about it. They're my favorite pants ever.
Yeah,
But
you gotta get some pants that have the Kevlar and
yeah,
aramid fibers in it.
yeah, these had hip protection, and it doesn't look like they had Kevlar. I mean, like this is the butt. Why am
Yeah.
I able to stretch it like that? It's very thin.
Hey, they've seen better days. They've
They've
seen
seen a
better
lot
days.
of
Wow.
crashes. I just the other day I was at Duthie Hill Mountain Bike Park. I'm sure a lot of
Mhm.
people are familiar with that in Washington. Awesome place to ride. I don't know if we're allowed to ride there, but I love riding there. I fell
It,
off 4 times. Pretty bad.
it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. I mean, if you ride somewhere and they say you can't be here, hey, I'm sorry, and just leave. That's it. And
Always leave. Always be polite and always leave because you're going to leave a bad taste in their mouth and they're going to hate all EUC riders if you're rude about it.
yeah,
It's really easy to just go somewhere else.
it is. It is. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how to put it, man. Like normally I don't have any problem where I ride. And if people do come up to me, like right now, I normally don't even stop. Before I would stop, I would just give a thumbs up or wave, and I just keep on going. I'm not stopping for anybody unless it's like a police officer or a park ranger or something like that. But if it's just an everyday person, I'm not. I'm just going to avoid the trouble.
If they're friendly, I'll talk.
It depends, man. I sometimes I don't know, man.
I
I
think
just
that people tend to receive me more positively because I'm a girl.
I could, yeah.
And yeah, I've heard other people have problems.
See, most of the people I've run into have been pretty cool though. I've
Yeah,
never
me
had
too.
any issue with police officers. We had a minor issue, I think, last summer, but then we,
Um,
but
I
very minor.
crashed in front of a cop and he whipped his vehicle around to, I assume, talk to me, and I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm probably in trouble. I'm not supposed to be riding on the road." And I took off on my wheel and I put it in the bushes and I laid down flat with it until the cop passed me. His lights weren't on. It's not like I was evading the cops,
Doing
but I didn't want the smoke.
doing some Dukes of Hazard getaway.
Yeah,
That's funny. But I
yeah, I
haven't.
can't.
I've actually had an officer tell another person that I have the right to be on the road, and you do. We have the right to be on the road
I've heard we're
without.
not allowed on the sidewalk. I've heard we have to ride on the road.
Yeah, well, bikes weren't even supposed to be on the sidewalk.
Shoot,
Bikes weren't even
I
supposed to be
hate
on the
riding on
sidewalk.
the road. I like sidewalks; they feel safe, but oh well.
And let's see, pants with I don't know.
I'd like to stop when I crash. I don't want to keep going.
Yeah, Brady, you got to get to the Berg, man. I mean, if you're gonna head down that way, maybe you can give me a heads up, and we can just roll out. Pittsburgh's beautiful, man. I mean, I'm from Pittsburgh originally, uh, but the way that it's set up, I mean, it has trails, it has like downtown Pittsburgh, as far as how the bike trail and everything is all set up. I mean, the bike pass, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place to ride, man. I'll try to put that video up in a playlist or something. Very underrated. Underrated.
Do you live near Pittsburgh?
Well, I'm in Jersey now.
I
So
don't know my locations.
no, I'm like 15 minutes outside of New York City because I work in New York City, but I live in Jersey. But I mean, I spend more time in New York than I do in Jersey. I mean, I'm in there every day, and I lived in New York for like 7 years or 8 years or something like that. Oh, I didn't know that. Crazy Eye. He says 5 miles an hour slower on sidewalks. I mean, yeah, that's the great thing about the EUC too. I mean, you can pretty much ride that thing at a walking pace, which is
Yeah,
good, and it
it's
takes up.
harder to go slow.
Talking about your pants. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you some riding pants, man.
It's pretty clear that I fall on my butt a lot. And I've never gotten hurt falling on my butt. I've got a pretty gnarly bruise on my hip. I'd show you guys, but I'd have to show you too much stuff.
What do you do for work? I can't discuss that over the internet. I do okay though. I possess a certain set of skills. I'm like, I'm like wanted. Not want there was that movie Taken. Yeah.
I have a super niche job, and I'm like the only person who does what I do.
Good.
So
Nice.
got a pretty good following online for that too.
I did
More
see.
so than my wheel.
Well, your wheel, but you're getting up there with the wheel though.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's growing. Yeah, Def Chris,
It is.
head to Pittsburgh, man. Head to Pittsburgh. You won't be. And look up Pittsburgh One Wheel. Look up Ben. And oh, yeah, dude. She's definitely going to be a good racer.
Hope
That's what I
so.
was saying. Somebody sponsor her, man. Get her a wheel, what she needs, and yeah, you get the right equipment and everything. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
It's interesting how I started out on the V11, which is like not a, I mean, it wasn't in good shape. But every time I got a new wheel, I unlocked better skills. And on the Sherman, I unlocked the ability to jump, which I never had before. I never had the confidence because I was like, well, my wheel's a piece of shit. It's going to explode when I land. And I still feel that way about the Sherman. I feel like it's going to explode, especially with the offset tire. But it hasn't. Oh my God,
Yeah,
it's so
you might be
fun
able
catching air.
to
And the
open up and just look
suspension.
at it, and then I don't think you have to put a spacer on it. Hey, Willie, what do you think with the offset tire that she's having? Is it she has to put a spacer or just reset the tire? CJ, what's happening, brother? Because I replaced the tire on my Sherman, and that thing rides like it rides beautifully, man. Oh my goodness! I put the because it was an OG Sherman, so I put the V3
Oh,
rim on it and tire. Oh, that thing rides beautiful. That's why I don't want to get rid of it.
oh, I would never. I mean, I joked about selling my V13, but I could never get the value back anyway, so I might as well just keep it.
He says, "So you're the black leader." Oh, I would like to say a nice shade of brown, but I do possess some skills. CJ is in the house, another phenomenal YouTuber. Everyone go check out his channel. Great guy, great rider. But that was a tough choice when I had to decide what I was going to get, man. But I have to make another tough choice. I got to get rid of a wheel too.
Why?
I can't,
Don't get rid of
we'll see. We'll see.
it. I load mine out.
I don't know, man.
I just, for me, the way that I ride, my wheels aren't worth anything when I'm done with them because like my V11, we had to hammer some of the frame back into the right shape.
I can see that. Well, you ride hard too, though.
Yeah, I
You
use
ride
my
hard.
wheels. I use them
Yeah,
up like they're disposable.
that's funny. I'm not like I ride, but I think for me, after I got hit, it kind of changed up how I ride.
Get hit by a car.
I got hit bad. I got hit by an
Yeah.
SUV. I shouldn't even be riding today.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
known a couple people who've been hit.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't wish that on anybody, man.
Yeah.
Anybody. Like I said, they was coming down to scoop my body up off the ground.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to talk about gear?
Huh? Yeah.
Riding gear, protective gear? What do
What
you wear?
I wear, I have the Beyond Rider jackets that I wear, like Beyond Rider Skull Rider jackets. Summertime, it's the mesh jacket with the shoulder pads, built-in elbow pads. That might be something you want to look into as well. Back protection. Always have it. Most of the time, I wear a helmet. If I'm putting around, I'll be honest, I won't. But once I'm out on the road, I always have a helmet. Um, Knee pads. I always have knee pads. If I'm not wearing the Liat knee pads, I have the knee pads built into my jeans, but I always have my Liats
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
The
so
way that I ride, I wear all my gear all the time because I'm just I fall all the time. The shit
mhm.
that I do. And it's become a habit where even if I try to not wear gear, I automatically start putting it on. I've got the Liat. I forgot what they're called, but they're big knee pads with shin guards. And
I think I have the same ones you have. I have the same ones you have.
yeah,
Yeah, I have those.
elbow protection, very important.
I always wear that.
Wrist guards. Wrist guards. Every time I see someone riding without them, I get really nervous. And I actually don't like riding with people who are under geared because I'm worried about them the whole time.
I'm guilty right there.
Yeah.
I don't
I
always
mean,
wear my wrist guards. Most I do, but not all the time. That's something where I found a pair of gloves. Like hillbillies are good, but I don't like wearing like the leather stuff. So I found another set of gloves that I'm going to get that has the wrist protection built already in it.
I bought the flex meters because a buddy of mine who's really good fell and broke his wrist right in front of me. And he's like the best rider I know. And he wasn't even going that fast. And so I was like, all right, if it could happen to him, it could definitely happen to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then another buddy of mine was wearing the flex meters and he destroyed his wrist. Like he said, all the way from his hand up to his elbow, it's broken and he's out right now. He can't ride.
Yeah.
And
It's
those
it's
happen
it's
2
how
weeks
you fall.
apart.
Yeah, it's how you. I know when I went down, first thing I did, because I like have I learned how to box when I was a kid. So when I went down, I very rarely stick my hands out. It's all when I went down, I had my helmet and I put everything here and I just keep everything tucked in
Uh-huh.
and try not to stick anything out. It'd be like if someone's throwing a punch or something, it's everything's here. And I try not to stick anything as I mean, think about it, if you're doing even 15 and you have all that weight going forward, you put your wrist out, that's it, man. You're either spraining fraction or breaking something, man. It doesn't take much force to break any bone, really.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Luckily, I've caught a lot of my falls on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see how I fall. And I always kind of stick my arm out, but then the ground rolls. And then I roll up my shoulder and I smack my hip every single time.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Brady. We have each other's contact information, man. We'll definitely hook that up, man. Just let the weather get a little bit better so it's not so unpredictable. What does he say here? I don't have any money. No, I do okay for myself, Libra. Yes.
I don't know. It still works.
Yeah, CJ Liat makes excellent equipment, man. They really do.
I just got this helmet by Leah and it's so good. It's the best helmet I've ever had.
Nice. And that is, I did see that one. I think you were coming down the stairs in that
It's the
one.
Leah 9.5.
Yeah, it's nice.
I got it at a discount and it's carbon fiber, so it's really light. But it doesn't cause me any head pain.
Yeah, that's oh, I do I'm glad you said that about helmets. Because I just picked up a helmet. I got
I have quite a collection.
Yeah, I got a pretty good. I'm looking in there like you guys can see it. I'm like, I'm looking in there. I got a nice little stash of helmets. But what I did, it fit great once you got it on. It wasn't like giving you the fish cheeks and everything like that. But getting it on was tight. And then trying to take it off, it felt like your ears were going to get peeled off.
Oh, I
So
don't
what
like
I
that.
did, I changed the cheek pads in it. But what I did, I got
Oh,
the triple X cheek pads. I didn't get the smaller ones. I got the extra large, and now it fits like perfect. Perfect. So if you're having problems with your helmet and you have removable pads, always get the bigger pads. Don't go smaller. It's completely opposite, if that makes any sense what I'm
interesting.
saying. Yeah. The bigger pads will give you more room. Smaller pads, it's just going to be the exact same. Chris is saying, would you recommend Master Pro or Master for Pittsburgh? I assume Master. I love riding all. Well, yeah, you can get away with just a Master in
Is
Pittsburgh.
the Let me look up the Monster Pro. Is that the really big one?
Yeah, the Monster Pro is the big one. I mean, you wouldn't have to recharge, but I mean, Master's fine. Because I rode Pittsburgh with my RS, and then the other time I rode. The first time I did it by myself, I did the RS. Then the second time when I rode with Benham, I took my Sherman, and I was perfectly fine. Nice. Yeah, they make good helmets too. CJ, I like their helmets. Oh, he says my winter gloves don't have any wrist guards. Maybe you can put the wrist guards underneath your gloves.
I put them over the top.
Yeah, I used to wear mine underneath. As long as you have, well, the thing with them being on top, which is better, if you hit, you can slide.
I have them. I'll show you how I do it. Hold on.
Yeah, give us a little demo there. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe you need to put a washer on one side to kind of space it out a bit.
My gloves are really beat up from. I like to put my hand out and scrape walls and stuff when I'm. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome though.
Anyway, when I put my wrist guards on, these little straps are really annoying. So I'll loop them. We'll attach them with it let all the way out, so you have lots of room.
Lift it up a little bit higher. There we go.
Oh, it's hard to see because it's black.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's good. You can see.
And then this fabric kind of, oh my God.
Oh, I know what those are.
It tears. So you have to try to not put pressure on it. And then it also like folds up. But once you get it, it's really easy. I mean, my friends will make fun of me. They say it take 30 minutes to gear up, but
yeah, but it's like better. Yeah, you're definitely
getting some with that. I mean, with some skill, you can still use your phone while you're riding and stuff. Mm-hmm. People say these are too restrictive, but I mean, I'm limited in my dance moves. I can't like woo as well.
You don't have the full. You can't do the full animation. You know.
But you know what? I won't be able to dance like that if my wrists are broken. So.
Exactly.
And then they're really easy to take off. Only thing is gear is so freaking expensive. I spent like $2,000 on gear. More probably. As much as I've spent on my wheel.
Yeah, I have a pretty good bit of stuff. I like the Cali pads too. I have a set of the Cali Rasta pads. I like those. I love those elbow. I wear those elbow pads a lot.
I have the elbow pads, the gel kind of.
They're
good. Yeah, they work well for me. I was skeptical because I like hard protective gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I have the gel ones. They're white on the outside. I think they come in a couple different colors, but they just
mine are white on the outside.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They work well, better than I expected, and I've fallen on my elbows since I had them, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, crazy. That's true, man. Land on the guards when able, and roll that crap out, man. Yep.
Just try to roll it out. Try to land on something like your side, I think is good. I don't know. I'm sure there's videos on it.
I try to roll it out if I could take like one step and then just try to just.
The best thing you could do is run it off, but if you're going super fast, it's not going to happen.
Oh, I've done that crap. I did that on my Tesla when I wrecked. I was
done that
up in the, I was holding the camera too up in the air. And I did, and I hit the ground. I start and just and ran. Hip protection, it's built into my pants. I have the motorcycle jeans that I wear, and it's built into the pants.
These have it. I mean, this is a pad for the hips. It's like in a pocket in these pants, but these pants are no longer pants. They're assless chaps. So, maybe I'll make them into shorts. I don't know.
Summertime's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, lifer. That's a fact, dude. The gear makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I had my cutout the other day, and I was able to keep riding because the only thing I hurt was my hip. And if I hadn't had all that gear on, I would have been so hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the last
probably.
one I had, I just was on the EX20 just riding, trying to get used to the wheel. And I pulled up in a hillside. There was traffic coming. The hillside was kind of lopsided, and the wheel I didn't come. It just fell, and I just picked it up. But last summer was the one where I had a good dump right on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went to
those are
plop up.
fun.
Yeah, when the grass is covering the edge, and I didn't see it,
Yeah.
and I hit that,
Okay.
and I just boom up and over, man.
You know what? How I was talking about at the very beginning, riding on one leg and turning, like was my. I will force myself to do things that scare me over and over again. And one thing that scares me is when there's a curb and
Yeah.
like you're riding and you kind of have to pop up the curb, but like
Yeah.
you're going forward and you have to pop up like that. So you're parallel to it
I know
instead of
exactly what you're talking
perpendicular.
about.
Like it's easier to come at a curb and just hop over it. But when you're going sideways and you have to go like that, the wheel kind of does this thing.
A lot of people
So
wreck like that.
I force myself to do it over and over and over again until it's not
So you
scary.
get used to it.
Yeah,
It's
but there's
even with the
still.
seams in a road are like that too. Like if they pave the road and one side will be a little bit higher,
Yeah,
and it's like
I can
sometimes
get
I'm
you.
like, yeah, you can catch that lip,
And
man.
it's not like the lip is making you fall. You're making you fall because you freak out at the slight feeling like that. You're like, oh my God, I need to correct it. And then bam, wobbles and you crash.
And you go. Yeah, I learned
So,
how to do that on the Tesla I had, man. That was first time I hit that thing. It was like flop down. Go. I was like, what?
yeah, you really have to expose yourself if you want to not get caught off guard.
It has links above for good gear. Okay, nice. Yeah, the Monster Pro. Yeah, it's still
Is that non-suspension?
Monster Pro. Where's the Master Pro? The Monster Pro. Wait, the Monster Pro suspension. Monster Pro
It
suspension.
is.
Because a regular Monster isn't. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up now. Bago puts out so many wheels. I have to stop and think for a second what they are now because they're just pumping things out so much. Yeah. That's true too. There's a lot of highway and stuff in Pittsburgh, so you have to know your way around. That's why I say it's cool going with people that know where they're going. They have a nice trail system too, though. Really, really nice. He got his all fixed up.
What was it?
CJ with talking about his monster.
I'm so excited to go riding tonight. It never gets old. I think we've got a troll situation going on here.
Have a good night, Race, man. Thanks for joining us, man. Take it easy, man. Ride safe out there. Yeah, it is a gem talking about the Monster Pro. Yeah.
I don't think I've ridden a Monster Pro. People will let me hop on their wheels and try it, but like there's so many that I forget what I've ridden.
Yeah, I'm trying Monster Pro, Master Pro. I might never get. Yeah, they're both big. I mean, I think it's the Master Pro with the suspension or Monster Pro. I just call it the Monster. But oh no. Yeah, cut out at 55. Wow. Yeah, man, that's moving too, man.
That would hurt so bad. Unless
yeah.
you slid really well. I tend to slam, I don't slide, so I'll get hurt.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't want to even imagine going wrecking at 55. I don't. Okay, yeah, you can try putting on longer straps. You could do that, customize.
God, how thick are they? I mean, Like, it has this much extra room.
Well, he has winter
Unless you-
gloves, so they're probably really thick.
Yeah. It's too bad these don't have like a different sizing or different color. Not everybody wants these black ones with the blue on them. I mean,
I'm going to show you guys something. Give me 1 second. I'll show you something. Talking about
Okay.
gear. Yeah, we're talking about gear. Give me a second. Hold it down. Hold it down.
Okay, I'll hold it down.
So we were talking about shoes, right? So these are the shoes. I used to ride in Converse a lot until after the accident when I messed my ankle up really bad. So I stopped wearing I like the Converse because I could feel the pedals. And when you're riding, you can actually feel, but it just didn't have enough protection. So in my videos, you see me ride, I don't know, with these a lot. I love these things. They give you good ankle protection.
Oh, nice.
Okay. These are Iron J's, however you want to pronounce them. And they're flexible enough, but they're not so stiff to where you can't feel what you're doing. They look pretty good, but they're awesome. I love riding with these things. And then I have them in that color, and I have them in black as well. But these are the shoes I normally wear when you see me in my videos. Again, nice ankle protection.
I wonder if there are ankle guards in the same way there are wrist guards.
Well,
but that would really limit your mobility.
You talking about, well, these things, it's not the ankle, the high top part of it, it's not that restrictive. It'll give you, like, if you go down, you're not going to scrape up your ankle, but it gives you enough support to where it's not overdone.
When I crashed with normal shoes on, I scraped the crap out of my ankle. I got road rash on it, and those boots protect me. You don't even realize how much you're protecting yourself from when you crash with gear on. It's like, who knows what would have happened to you?
Well, anything that's exposed, you know what I mean? That's out there is gonna have a chance to get up.
Looking at my wrist guards, like that sticker has been scraped because I've fallen on it already.
Yeah.
All my gear gets used really well.
Yeah, it's true. Think about that. That'd have been skin coming off. Where the sticker was, that's like right the heel of your hand. So
well, now I have to try really hard to not hit my head because my helmet was so expensive. I can't afford to replace it.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta be good.
Gotta keep the noggin protected. The other thing too, summertime's coming. Those mesh jackets, those things work like a charm, man, because the air comes through. Yeah, I love
those. I got one.
Yeah, the mesh jacket.
Alpine Stars.
I love them. It makes a huge difference.
I don't like them because the shoulders are so big. It looks so goofy on me.
You might have to size down. I know where I
made my mistake.
I ordered an extra large because I had long arms, and then it was too boxy. So I said, okay,
I've got it. I'll show you.
Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, because those E-Rides look phenomenal.
Oh, it's a medium. I don't know if my wrist guards would fit under it either.
I just got a message. That's funny.
This is it. I don't really like how it fits.
It doesn't look big though. It looks like it fits you well.
Back protection really well. I don't know. Whoop, I don't like it that much. It's kind of restrictive too.
But no, it looks good though. It doesn't look too big. It fits you well though.
I prefer to wear like my chest protector and stuff instead.
Mm-hmm. You can get some of the hoodies. I know, like Beyond Ride, they have like these riding. It looks almost like just a button-down shirt that has the pads built in, the chest, back, elbow, everything. It comes with everything. Even some of the lazy rolling jackets come with the chest protection built in.
Cool.
Okay, here we go, Chris. I'm getting myself mixed up here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, Monster Pro. So we're thinking Master Pro has a suspension. Gotcha. I'm getting it. I'm like I said, but Goat sometimes, man, they pump out so many darn wheels trying to keep up. Yeah. But either way, both of those wheels move. Oh, here's one. I'll let you take that one.
I have the Insta 360 X3.
Nice.
It's fine. I mean, you guys have seen the video quality. I think it can record at 8K.
Right. But the file's huge.
I've only posted one video in 8K. It was the one of me on the V13 trying to take turns as hard as I could. And it wasn't like notably better. It looked good on the camera, but once you upload to Instagram, it's going to take your quality down.
Oh, that's all of them.
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, they compress everything. It's almost, to me, it's almost useless. It's really not gonna show. And the people that are watching have to have something that they can watch in an 8K, even 4K. If you're not watching on a 4K monitor or TV or whatever, you're not going to see it in 4K. So
it's not really worth it to me.
I'll film it in I'll film in 4K, and then I normally upload in like 2K because it's going to get compressed. Yeah, it's going to get compressed down. I do sometimes in 4K, but I don't know, man. Files are huge, and I really don't see that much of a difference anyway. And as long as your lighting is good,
that's fun. It's fun to like find the best way to record and like, where's the sun right now? What direction should I be riding in?
Yeah.
But when you're doing jumps, that's the hard thing. The lighting's always wrong because you can't come at a jump a different way. It is how it is.
You got to go wherever it's going to put you. So you're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I use a DJI Action 3 most of the time. I have a GoPro 8 that I'll use sometimes. And I have a 360 camera I just bought. I only used that one time. In the video, it didn't do it any justice because I was just fooling around with it, just seeing what it could do. But I have a Can-Do 3, which actually, don't sleep on that camera. The camera's actually really good. It shoots up to 5.7K. It's actually really, really good. It shoots in low light pretty well. And they actually have a newer version of that one out too. The Can-Do Ultra 3. No, the Ultra 3. Can-Do Ultra, I think that's what it is. But most of my stuff is shot on a DJI Action 3. Right here.
I need to do a lot of work for my recording. I'd like a helmet cam. I would also like a mount for my wheel that has dampening. I also need to replace both lenses on my 360 cam because I crashed with it. I just don't record. Yeah, I didn't have lens protectors, and they're $50 each and a huge pain to replace.
It's a pain about the proof.
My friend replaced one. Yeah, my friend replaced one for me, but then I went and broke it again, and so I've got to do it again. This time I will use lens protectors.
Okay, hey, we might have a... Oh, man. Iron Mike, what's happening, buddy? He's representing the 412 Pittsburgh. Iron Mike, thanks for stopping in. I think I skipped that. I'm trying to catch up here. Yeah, he says the jacket looks great. Yeah, it does look like the black. Yeah, that's the black, like the Black Widow.
I don't like how it looks.
Yeah, it looks fine. You're not gonna be able to see what we see. It looks fine. It does. It looks fine. It looks fine. Let me hold on a second.
I think what bothers me is the sleeves. They're very tight. Yeah. When I have my gear, like hard gear separate all over my body, I have way more freedom of movement. And I look like a Power Ranger, so it's pretty cool.
Yes, you do. That is Power Ranger like. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to. This is a really good statement here, Jill, right here. What George said, audio quality is 10 times more important than video. And I heard so many people say that. I can, like, for me, I can overlook some of the visual, you know what I mean? I don't mind. They can shoot it in 720 as far as I'm concerned. Most people can't even tell the difference between 720 and 1080p anyway. But when the sound is all over the place, that drives me nuts. It makes the video hard to watch. So yeah, George, perfect statement. Yeah, audio is more important.
I usually put music over my videos anyway.
Yeah, I do that a lot too.
But I don't really talk in my videos.
Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Hey guys,
you're
Sully,
the
what's up?
awesomest.
Master Mike. Jill is awesome. Yes, she is. She needs to give me some darn riding lessons. George, you can look her up under EUC. Her name up here, EUC Seedbug. Did I say that right? Seedbug EUC. Oh, there we go.
Is it going to show up? Seedbug EUC.
Yeah, it's
Seedbug dot EUC.
.euc. Yeah, I'll make sure to throw a link down in the description. Yeah, on Instagram, and then you're on Facebook too, right? No, but you use your regular name on Facebook, I think, right?
Oh yeah, Jill Nannery.
Yeah.
My Facebook is just a way for my Instagram to post more things. So.
Gotcha. Oh, good info, Ben. He's talking about the helmet camera.
That would be good.
Yeah, that's actually a smart idea to have that thing continuously running. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes people mess with you because they just feel like you're not allowed to be on the road.
Yeah, I had that happen. Like, oh, dang, it's almost 2 summers ago. I heard someone yell something. I stopped at the stop sign, and then the people behind me, and then I go up to the next stop sign, and the back window comes down. And dude, I think the dude might have been drunk. He just started mouthing off, saying all kind of stupid crap. And I was just like, dude, I'm like, dude, I'm not the one. I just told him, so I'm not the one. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to throw a right hand right through the back of the darn window. It's just
at least we can ride away quickly from any situation.
And that's what they don't realize, how fast those things are.
Yeah, they don't. Nobody knows. I wish that everybody could try it. I don't know what G2G is.
What is that? CJ, I don't understand what that is. The G2G. I'm trying. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I want to answer. Okay. Yeah, you do, man. Every time you look at your videos, it's like you can see you're having fun, man.
Yeah, not a lot gets me down. I mean, even if I get hurt, I'll figure this out. But I like teaching people, but I struggle with direction. It would be hard for me to make a how-to video that made any sense. Well, I would need help. I need someone to write me a script.
Oh, you could. I mean, an easy way to do it is just go ahead, ride, explain it, and you can go through and just chop the footage up. You understand what I mean? So you can make sense out of it. Yeah.
And then I don't know, should I be talking in the video, or should I do a voiceover later, or should I not talk at all? These are the things I think about. I should just do it and try. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Mr. Wrongway makes really good tutorials.
Who's that?
Mr. Wrongway?
Oh yeah, his videos are tough. He makes really good videos.
He's given me some really good advice on jumps, and then he told me how to take stairs going up. So I will be attempting to go upstairs. It has not ended well for me in the past, but I'll give it another go, I guess.
Yeah, his videos are really, really good. Really, really good tutorials. I haven't done any tutorial videos. I need to do one myself because I do have some things that will help out newer riders. More advanced riders, probably not, but like newer riders, I think I have because I've seen some things like when people are learning that I'm like, man, if they would do this, it would make it so much easier. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I got to do that. It's a different joy.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, they were. I think him and George were going back and forth. I don't know. When we are talking about, I don't know if I want to get rid of all my non-suspension wheels though. I can't. But oh, here we go. This is good for you right here. This one's aimed at you.
Okay, so it's really funny. Lately, my top speed's like 47,
Okay.
but when I first got the V13, I was going crazy on it. I don't know how I had the confidence. I was seated. I was constantly going 40 something the first day. I don't know how I did that. I was so excited. I hit 50. I hit 50 on some back road. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. I could just go 50 because my wheel goes that fast, not because I need skill to go that fast. And then I crashed at 40 because I didn't have the skill to control the wheel. And I haven't been able to like ride like that since. I don't know what got into me that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like for me, the fastest I've gone was on my RS. It was 43, closer to 44.
Yeah, that's a
I've
scary
done that.
speed.
It is. It's my thing with me is I look at where I'm riding and I look at the speed limit, and around my area, it's like 25. You might hit 35 somewhere, but normally it's like 25 or 30. So I don't want to be cranking around 40 anywhere and bringing unwanted attention to myself. But the other thing is,
Yeah.
if somebody pulls out, am I going to be able to stop? Or if someone runs out in the street, am I going to be able to slow down? And that's how I always
You
ride.
you
Yeah.
need to ride like you're invisible. Nobody can
Yeah.
see you. Nobody knows what you're gonna do. They don't know what you're capable of either. And people are constantly pulling out of intersections right in front of you. People are always almost getting hit.
Yeah, CJ, I agree with that. Non-suspension, well, they do. They have their place, man. Especially for freestyle. You'll see some of the riders, doing all the spins and then riding two wheels at a time and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
I've done that. I did two V13s at a
I did
time.
see that. I did
Somebody
see
said I
that.
had a very expensive set of roller skates.
I did see that was hold on one second, make sure we caught up here. Yeah, we're all caught up. So what else can we expect from you, Jill? We see you blasting around on
Well,
the V13. We see the V11.
um, just more of me figuring out what I can do. I'm having fun on stairs right now. I want to go
Mhm.
up them. I want to go down like a giant staircase one day because it would be easy. It's just mentally difficult. Physically, I know I can do it because I can go downstairs. Why couldn't
Yeah,
I just go downstairs for longer? But mentally, you start freaking out. You start tensing up. You try to slow down or you try to speed up or something goes wrong. And that's when you fall. So
that's
I need to
weird.
get over that. Um, I should really post my Doothy Hill stuff. Like we were riding on those skinny log things, and oh, there was one that was so fun. I will be posting that. It was a like a board, like a boardwalk. I don't know, but it went like this, and then
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
there
You
was
see
a
him on
drop.
those mountain bike, like
Yeah,
those.
There
Yeah,
was this drop in the middle I didn't expect. I've been doing a lot of drops, which are really scary. Um, Sometimes my footing gets wrong and I land all weird.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think the wheel would cut out from stairs.
it
I don't
depends.
see why it would.
I don't know about the newer wheels, but I did see someone burn out their board going downstairs. I think they were on a 16X, and they got to the bottom, and it
Interesting.
just boom, just conked out. Yeah,
Interesting, huh?
yeah.
I don't know.
I think anything can happen. It all depends, man. Because you think about it, when you're on those stairs, you're each time you go down, you're torquing that wheel, wham, 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 wham. And I and I guess depending on how heavy you are, there could be a chance that you could do it, but everything would have to line up perfectly, I guess.
Yeah, I just figured out how to go downstairs on my V13 without suspension. It's really goofy.
See, I'm telling you, everyone says, man.
I would, but I don't have like racing wheels, I guess. And there's not a big racing scene here, so I have to get my foot in the door somehow.
You're gonna make it. That's it. That's
I
your
probably
one.
could.
Yeah.
I don't know. We go to the. I'm actually going tonight. There's this racetrack in Redmond for bikes, and we go there all the time just to mess around with my friends.
This is for you, YouTube channel coming in the future for us non-head people who are only on YouTube. See?
Everybody asks me to do YouTube, but I'm so bad with technology. It's hard enough for me to use Instagram. I know I could probably go far.
Even
I could
shorts.
go far on YouTube, but and it's like, well, what do I do? Do I start fresh? Do I post all my videos that I posted on Instagram already?
You could.
I don't know.
You could do that. You can even, like I said, all your short videos. Just start with our YouTube Shorts for now, and then every once in a while throw like your instructional video, or if you're going to do stairs, you know.
Yeah, I guess I should get on it. I just feel like I need help. Someone to do it with me, because you need a cameraman, right?
Oh my goodness. It's, for me, like I pretty much have it down to a science. I mean, I could pretty much edit a video in an hour, depending, hour and a half. And it takes longer to upload a video sometimes to YouTube than it does for me to edit the darn video. And then
yeah, Instagram will randomly take like 6 hours to upload a video. And I'm like, well, then why are you posting it at 1 a.m.?
And that's another thing too, if people don't know, once you're uploading to YouTube, sometimes I'll leave a video private, and then after a few hours, because sometimes it might take 6 hours for it to reach its maximum quality as far as picture quality. Because sometimes you click on the video, I'm like, man, why does it look so blurry? And then you go back like 4 or 5 hours later, it's crystal clear. That's why sometimes I'll hold a video private for a little bit just so YouTube can catch up to it. Because it'll make your video look like crap, man.
Yeah, it's really disappointing when a video turns out really grainy.
I'm talking about going upstairs. I've never tried going upstairs.
I have a little bit. It's very mentally challenging.
I think that I never rode the Lynx, but I think the Lynx for me, because of the weight, that 88 pounds to me.
No, it's very zippy. It's very agile.
The Lynx?
I have not heard it. Yeah, I haven't heard any complaints about it. Everyone I know that has one is in love.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said for me it would be the Lynx. For me.
Oh yeah.
It would be a better fit for me. I mean, I would like the height of the ET Max, but I think the overall configuration of the Lynx would fit better for me.
I think my next wheel would be something like the Lynx, but I'm happy with what I have now. And every wheel is just like an opportunity to max out your skills on that wheel. I don't know. Getting a better wheel isn't going to make you a better rider unless you already have those skills.
Well, that's what I did. What's coming? I said, what's going to make me a better rider? And there were 2 people that influenced my next wheel. One is on here. 2, Johnny Govroon was one. And then CJ, he doesn't even know. He actually influenced me on what I'm going to get next. So
interesting.
Yeah. But I wanted to concentrate on something that was going to make me better. Because I had to get rid of some of the shell shock that I was riding with the last few years.
I'll figure out how to do that maybe. I don't know. Linking my... I'm not good with technology.
Nah, you'll be fine. It's easy. I could actually tell you how to do that. Probably link your Instagram and have the content. Yeah, you can do that. You just add the links and they just hit it and it just boop just goes. But lately I've been just trying to enjoy the ride. Like I've been doing some night
Me
rides
too. Yeah.
and gone out, and it's just sometimes it's fun not just that it's not to have the camera.
Exactly. And my friends will shoot videos of me. A lot of my videos are like me being like, please record me doing this thing, or a friend behind me who randomly decides to record. The
You know what's
candid fun.
Yeah, it's really good if you're not going too fast because it can only keep up to like 15 miles an hour. It's a Hover Air X2 drone.
Yeah.
That thing, I have one. That thing is awesome. Like you can put it on follow mode so it can follow you from the front, from the back. You can put it in dolly track mode where it'll follow you from the side, and you could do your seated riding. You could actually talk. It takes out all the prop noise. That thing, I'm telling you, I was blown away by this little thing. And the day I
Maybe it would
used it,
be good.
it was windy.
Yeah.
It was so windy, and I wish that I could have shown that. I should have shot that with my other camera, and the picture was just steady. Now the only thing is, it shoots in 2.7K to me, which is good enough as long as your lighting is good.
Yeah.
That thing's amazing, man. That thing's amazing, and you don't have to fly it. It just follows you. It's just you put it up, it locks onto you, and you can as far as the distance you want it to travel, the height, you can set all that stuff. It's crazy, man.
I've got a buddy who flies drones very well, and he is interested in recording me from his drone, which I think would be a game changer. Drone footage is so cool, especially
Nice.
off-roading.
It's nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Spartacus. Yeah, night rides are fun, man.
Speaking of, I've only got about 20 more minutes before I've got to zip because I got to meet my friends at the
Okay.
racetrack.
Ooh. Nice. I'll probably, hey CJ, stay on here and we'll jump in and I'll do a back-to-back stream if people want us to, because I know CJ has a lot of good tidbits too.
Are you gonna do another? I'm gonna miss out.
Do another one, yeah, because I'm pretty much I'm up. I'm a night bird.
Oh yeah, you just took a nap.
Oh, I had to. It's my sleep habits are weird, man. My sleep habits are so weird. But that's what I definitely going to do a ride schedule. I would love to ride with you too. That would be fun. That would be fun.
I'm so down.
That would be fun. That would
I
be
probably
fun.
have to fly there without my wheel. It's the hard thing.
And
But I'm down to ride with anybody as long as you're not like a weirdo.
We have more than enough wheels to cover anybody that comes and visits. Yeah. Like I said,
I wanted to visit New York for like 10 years. One time I saved up the money to do it, but then I decided to spend it on instruments.
Nothing wrong with that. I
learned like every instrument.
I have my fair share of instruments. I play bass guitar, so I got a nice stash in there. Uh-oh. What's she hanging out? Oh! What is that? Is that a Jackson?
Yeah, it is.
See there? I know. I know.
This is my main thing, is fingerstyle classical guitar.
That's awesome.
I've been playing for 10 years. I freaking love it. I play while I'm on my wheel.
Good deal, man.
But it's hard to adjust the straps, right?
Glad to choose. Yeah, the Lynx is a I didn't get to ride the Lynx, man. I want to. Not Spartacus, you're going to be surprised at what I'm getting, dude. I think it's going to surprise some people, but
Is it that new Begode wheel?
no, not the Falcon. Not the Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah, that's a new Begode wheel coming out.
Ooh.
That one that has the orange bar, like the small suspension.
It's a cool name. Hey, you know what we never hear about is the F22. Is that a real thing?
It's a real, yeah, it's real. It's
Nobody
real.
has it. Nobody's taking it
Nobody has it
seriously.
yet. I would like King Song. I hope that the F22 does well for them. I really, really do. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I think after that whole fiasco, they had with the S20, it kind of set
S20?
them back. Yeah, you don't even remember that. It was the S20, it caught fire. Then they changed it to the S22. And then you can actually look that video up. It caught fire in New York. And then the S22, people were having problems, with the wheel. So they figured all that stuff out. So I hope the F22 does well for them.
You know what? I think the S22 is one of the coolest looking wheels out there.
Yep. That's one of the sexiest looking wheels. I think so too. I like the way it looks.
Oh,
It
it looks so good.
Always remind me of a
Yeah, it looks like a sport bike.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Just like a
I
sport
want
bike.
one. But it's another one of those wheels where it's like, I want it, but I don't want to spend that much money because it's not something that's that different from what I already have. So.
See, that's the thing too. Right here, what Crazy Eye is saying, like most of the night rides are mostly empty. Dude, dude. It's just so fun. Especially summer nights. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. You're just alone with your thoughts. I love it. And I feel so safe because like I'm all geared up, so I feel like I'm getting a hug from my gear. And I'm also moving. There's something about moving and being alone that allows me to enter this headspace that I normally don't feel safe enough to enter. Like I can think about stuff that stresses me out, and I'm leaving it behind me as I'm riding.
As you're riding, that's what most riders say. It's like therapy, man. I think
Also,
people that don't ride don't understand that though. You have to ride. No, I'd ride with CJ. CJ would be fun to ride with too.
No. When I say weirdo, I don't mean like unusual because I'm very weird. Just like people that like are creepy to me.
That's funny.
Yeah, like don't touch me. You know?
Oh, look at that. You got an offer, Joe. He says, Chris says you can borrow his master in New York if you're in during June to ride with you. Yeah.
Well, I don't have the money for that yet, but maybe.
Everything will come when it's supposed to.
Yeah, when it's supposed to, it'll happen.
George, what's happening, brother? Thanks for showing. Thanks for coming on this Friday and joining the stream. Nah, I think they're this wheel probably has been in development for a while. They can't afford another fiasco like that, man. That's it. Life, I'm with you, bro. I am with you. I love the summer ride. Sometimes during the day it gets a little hot, but I don't see this summer being very hot up here. Hopefully it's not.
The bugs are fun.
Oh, dude, yeah, mosquitoes are.
They eat a lot of bugs.
See, my issue with these high voltage wheels is that.
Oh, 172? Wait, what is that one?
It's just going to eat through battery. I mean, if the battery tech is not jumping up with the voltage, then this higher voltage, you're just going to zap the crap out of your batteries. That's why.
Yeah, the V13 is 126 volts.
Yeah, that's
it loves eating battery. It's one hungry wheel.
Yeah, especially with the weight and then the voltage, and they need
still very fun to ride.
Oh yeah, they need to start refining the wheels, just tweaking them now. Just keep jumping up the volt. I think the voltage is more of a selling point. Oh, we're pretty someone's going to hit. I say within the next 6 months, someone's going to have a 200 volt wheel, and it's just like,
why?
Yeah, it comes down to hardware and software. I mean, the voltage to a point is going to get to where it doesn't even matter. Yeah, Spartacus, it does. They keep saying that, dude, but it seems like, man, if you have a lead foot or you like to lean like Smooth Criminal, like Michael Jackson, man, that higher voltage is just going to suck the life out your batteries, man.
Yeah, if you go 40 on the V13, you can literally watch the percentage drop. Like,
I
you can look
guarantee
down and
you,
watch it go
yeah,
down.
the way you like to ride fast, I guarantee you could probably rip through that battery on that V13 if you want in about 25 miles. If you would,
Yeah.
yeah, you could
Oh
easily
yeah.
rip through that battery in like 25 miles. Easy,
Oh yeah.
easy, easy. So it's like the
It's not a
battery,
range wheel.
no.
It's like a race car that you take to the track and then you ride it there and you have fun. Um, lately I ride with Chris. I'll ride my V13 because she rides a non-suspension wheel, and it's only fair that I ride a non-suspension wheel around her. Um, yeah, but it's like I said, a wheel I have to drive out to a location. I can't ride there. It uses too much battery.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like I usually my rides are about between 20 and 25 miles. That's what I normally ride. And
Oh,
I don't,
I used to be like that.
yeah. I'll like I said, I'll try, not try, I will this year get some longer rides. But I know when I'm filming, like if you look at my videos, sometimes I'll use the same areas. I want to know the area where I'm riding. So when I'm filming, I know where all the cracks, the holes, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to be as careful as I can. I don't know if I showed this before. This is what I shoot probably
Yeah, I think
90% of my
so.
videos. It's the DJI Action 3, and I would highly recommend. It's a great camera, doesn't freeze up, doesn't shut off, and I have it in a. I would highly recommend. I have it in a cage. Here's the cage, and here's the camera itself. Small, phenomenal picture. And I don't know if you guys can see this. You see those little, they call them dead cats. If you put those over, make sure you don't cover up the sensor, but you put those over the front microphones, it cuts down on the wind noise. That's why a lot of times in my videos, when you see me with the camera, I don't have a microphone. I'm using the camera mic while I'm moving. It's just I have these little dead cats over the outside microphones and you don't get all the wind noise. I don't like carrying a mic.
You know what? I gotta say, the X3 mic is amazing. It picks up stuff I would not expect. Like, my phone wouldn't pick that up. It can pick up a conversation like 30 feet
That's
away.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. Let's see what else we got.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Okay, yeah, we'll get ready to shut it down. And CJ, I will text you if you want to do another stream. We'll go back to back. So we're gonna start one. Let's just get through these last few questions here. And Jill, it is a pleasure streaming with you. If you ever want, again, hit me up anytime.
Yeah, let me go do some more stuff so I got more stuff to tell you about.
Yeah, well, you ride a lot. Now you're like forcing me to step my game up here.
Yeah, step up, man. Keep up.
I keep up, stay up.
That day I did 113 miles on the V13. Two of my friends tagged along and they got their 100 miles in too for the first time.
I need to do a century ride. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh, is that what we call it? A century ride?
Gotta
That's
do
good.
a century ride. Spartacus, man, I need to send you some sunglasses. Spartacus is always in the trenches with me, man. I'm gonna send you some Sensei riding glasses, bro. Yeah, dude. Crazy how you're on a master too, right? I know I watch his videos. I think he's a master. You can rip through battery quick, man. That's a fact, lifer. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been charging my phone this whole time.
Uh-oh. Chris, thanks for stopping by. Hey, we want to thank everybody that came by tonight. Spending your Friday evening with us was fantastic. I know there's other things people could do. Jill, is there anything else you would like to say to the people before we close it down?
Don't hit any children on
Yes.
your unicycle.
Yeah.
Because you'll ruin it for everybody. Imagine if a kid gets hurt. Oh, it's over. Banned in all states and countries.
Yeah. Just be safe out there riding. Remember, have fun. You know, always try to help all fellow riders when you can.
Yeah. Yeah, watch for small animals. My friends have run over rabbits.
I had a rabbit. I nearly hit a rabbit a couple times.
I have almost hit a lot of rabbits. And last night, I was going down a trail, and when I came back, there was a dead rabbit. So somebody hit one on the trail. Yeah, probably a bicyclist. My friends asked me if I hit the bunny. I did not. I swear on all bunnies that it wasn't me. Because I would have been freaking out.
Yeah, I don't want to hit anything. I think for me, I was riding on a trail. I thought it was a big long branch. And it was a big long snake, man. That thing was big. I was like,
okay, what? I've got one thing to leave you with. I accidentally ran over a snake and I felt bad. He died. I took him home and I ate him.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't want to waste him.
Oh no. That is a story to live.
Oh, I didn't know what to do. I know you can eat snakes, so it's like, all right, I'm not gonna waste you. I'm gonna eat you. Oh, and I also taxidermied him, but that's the story for another day.
That is a story for another time, and everyone's gonna have to tune in for that story.
Yeah.
Almost hit a deer. Yeah, don't want to. Yeah, deer are crazy too. Okay, we'll hit this here. Okay, everybody, again, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei, and you're
Jill, Seabug.
That's it, everybody. Hey, remember, follow her on Instagram, Facebook. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hello, good night. Enjoy your weekend and get out there and ride.